Hi, this is Rui Nogueira. I'm here at the SAP InnoJam 2012 in Netherlands, and sitting in front of me, Twan van der Broek. Twan, say hi.
Hi, Rui and others.
Twan, it's currently, let me look at my clock, it's 11:25 p.m. Let's see. Yeah, it's p.m. It's dark outside. Not dark outside. So we started today at the InnoJam with a design thinking exercise. So compared to other InnoJams before, this is something new. And actually, I just wanted to know from you what kind of experience you had today. Now, after 6 hours of design thinking, what is your opinion about that? What did you feel? How it went? Did you like it? What would you like to change? Maybe you just tell us what you think.
Well, I think it's really cool. I first had my doubts about the concept of the design thinking, because we're all techies and we just want to start coding and realize applications or stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was also a theme at this InnoJam. We could not bring our own business case, but there was a theme about healthcare, which is good and you can focus. And there were 3 cases. And 2 of the 3 cases I thought, okay, there is some kind of technical component in, but of course our team was on the 3rd one, which had no technical component in. So I was wondering, okay, what are we going to do, and difficulties to understand the business case.
Yeah.
But what was really cool was that we had interviews with expert matter specialists from the hospital, which was our team.
Mm-hmm.
And that helped us with 3 interviews, to define our road to the solution. And then, of course, the design thinking concept was also helping us to...
Yes, you're already talking about solutions. You were told not to think in solutions, right, today?
Okay.
Gotcha!
Shall I start over again?
No, go on.
No. But yeah, that with the design thinking concept, which was explained to us, and helps us to form an idea, and then the interviews to narrow down to not a solution, because I'm not allowed to say it anymore. But it was good to speak to them and to see, okay, what's important in that case, and what can we do, and who are we going to help with the persona thing, and to define what a persona needs to or wants to achieve.
Persona is?
And the persona is the how do you explain? It's the typical user that we are working the solution for.
So it's actually kind of a representative.
Representative, that's it.
Or an avatar for certain.
Yeah, for a certain case for the business case that we are working on.
Yeah.
Because you cannot define the business case for the whole world, so we have to narrow down that as well.
So you're defining one virtual person who is actually then that persona.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with her, because it was her in our case, in mind, we could also go on narrowing down our research into mock-up or proposal for what we have to develop, which was still on paper, and did a presentation to all the other participants. And that was the end of the design thinking. And
so the end of design thinking was what then? Was kind of your storyboard?
Yeah, storyboard. We did something in between. We had a storyboard, but we also did the mock-up of how the application we were now trying to develop.
Yeah.
That was our storyboard mock-up.
I think you simulated an iPad kind of application, right?
Yeah, an iPhone, but yeah.
Or an iPhone application with some paper, right?
A paper iPhone.
Paper iPhone, yeah.
So that was cool to do, because I said, from a large broad view to narrow this down to this application. And when we started, as I said in the beginning, I didn't know, is there an application to be built, or is it just a portal, or is it just an internet site? And then when I look at the results of design thinking, I was really happy with that.
So what do you think you can take away with you at least from the design thinking exercise from today? So is it something that you can also use in your day-to-day work? Do you feel that this is Something you can leverage?
Especially in the mobility business, because the mobility business is very important to do this user-centric design, to have this person in mind, persona in mind, whom you're building the application for. Is it an information worker, is it a service engineer? It's very important. And also then again, go with a broad view and narrow it down to what you're actually doing, what you want to do to help him in his daily work. So that's where design thinking is really helping us, instead of just start coding and making
stuff work. Yeah.
So that's, I think it's a good concept, really.
So do you think do you currently have a project in mind in your company where you would like to try it out, or will you say, I just have it now in my mind and will try to use parts of design thinking wherever I find it's useful? Or
I'm currently involved with a large customer thinking about mobility for service engineers. And there we still have to do
some research.
Design thinking, or what are we going to offer the service engineer?
I see.
Is it only time writing, or is it also service order handling, or is it much more? And that's where the design thinking concept, together with the business people, business representatives, I think will really help us to narrow down again what we are going to deliver to the service engineers.
So you really want to leverage it now in your company?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Would be nice to hear what kind of experiences you made.
But I will share that, of course. Yeah.
Maybe at the SAP Inside Track in Netherlands.
That could be a good opportunity to tell you all on that event. Yeah. If we come that far, but I think so. Yeah.
So, would you actually recommend others also to look into design thinking? Do you think others could also benefit from this methodology?
Yeah, I think if you are involved in enterprise mobility projects, and again, it's so important that you deliver the right application, the right functionality to the users, because it's a small device, so you have to really deliver that what's actually required. And I think then, with design thinking, it helps you to narrow down your search and deliver what is actually required.
Okay, so and now that you're allowed to talk about solutions after the design thinking exercise, you get your hands now on some SAP technologies.
Yeah.
You want to tell people what kind of stuff you used?
Yeah,
or you are using now?
We're now using the HANA technology for, of course, our data, and we're using Sybase to make the mobile application.
Sybase on what platform?
So on my platform, yes, you're right. And guy is making now the native iPhone application based on what is generated out of Sybase. So it's a cool project that we're involved in. Yeah.
Okay, good. So don't want to hold you up anymore because we're already talking now for 8 minutes.
Ooh, sorry.
So it will take away some time for you from coding.
Yeah.
So Twan, thanks a lot for your opinion and sharing your thoughts, and happy coding.
Okay, thanks Louis for InnoJam. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.